Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. So on today's video, what we're doing is we're going to be doing a kitty cut. If you type in what haircut is trending right now, kitty cut will come up on Google. So that is why we're doing it, because I want to be bringing you the trends, but also breaking down the haircuts that you can take to the salon, to your hairdresser. If you're a hairdresser, you can understand what haircuts clients are going to be wanting when they visit your salon. So we're going to be working on this mannequin here. We're going to be taking off some length. We're going to be putting in the kitty cut shape, styling it out, and we'll check out the finished result. So let me just get this wet down and then we'll get straight into the haircut. So I've just wet the mannequin down, and it's a very, very simple sectioning pattern. And we're going to be working at the front. We're going to be working with pivoting sections, working through here until we get to the side here. And then we're going to use the side to pull out directly straight from the head at 90 degrees. And that is how we're going to create the kitty cut today. So let's get into the haircut. So sectioning pattern, I'm looking at a central section through this front section. You can see I've just separated the front and the back. Really simple sectioning pattern. We're then going to want to come either side of that center section, because then we can start to put our guide in. So here is our central section either side, and then with that central section we just want to take a centimeter either side, so it gives us around about ½ an inch. And then what I'm going to do with this is just pull out the bottom piece, and then we see where we want this to start. And I want to start just at the chin, like that. So we're taking that off. Now I want to be cutting from my guide, so I'm just going to spin around this side so you can see. And I'm just going to point cut through there, and there's our first section cut. Now when it comes to here, we've got a really nice guide. So our point here, we were straight. Now we're going to come like that. Like so. So that's going to give us a really nice layer and face framing layer all through there, so we can start to really style this out and kick it out just like the kitty cut. I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side. So what we want to do now is, this is where we're going to incorporate the back section, and we are going to pull the last section we did on both sides, which was this section here where we were like this, coming straight out from the head. That's going to now be our guide at the back. So I'm just going to clip that there, and I'll show you here. I'm just going to take that section and then pull that back in with here. Let's clip that out of the way. Now what we want to be doing is we just want to work all the way around the back of the head for that hair that reaches. So now what we want to be doing is we want to have that guide, and we'll be able to use that just there and then cut like this. So we're basically going to be working around the bulk of the hair now, creating a really soft layer. There's my guide. I'm just going to pull a vertical section just straight through the hair, and then whatever reaches we pull up to that same angle that we worked around the front. So there's the guide just there. And I'm just point cutting. The reason I'm point cutting is just because it'll be really soft. But then again, it doesn't sort of influence the factor of, oh, I won't refine, because I will definitely refine it again to soften it off, or add a little bit like more floaty, remove a bit of weight if there is a bit of weight. You can see the guide there. And there we have it. That is that haircut, or layering process of this haircut complete. This is where we can now put our baseline in, if we haven't already put the baseline in. Doesn't matter if you do it before or after. The reason I'm doing it after is because I can see how strong I want the baseline to be. And I can look at where the layers are sitting. So say that layer there is sitting there. So I don't really want to cut it up to there because then we'll remove all the layers. So what I want to do is I'm going to bring it down probably, we'll take off 3 inches. And again, I'm just going to point cut. Reason I'm doing it in one, the density of this mannequin hair on the ends isn't really thick. So it is basically just like a normal section of thickness. If the hair was any thicker than this, I would definitely pre-section. But pulling straight down square at the back, point cutting. So what we'll do now is we'll get this blow dried, we'll get it styled, and we'll check out the biggest hair trend going into winter. And then we have it, guys. There is the finished result. So you've seen how I cut it, pivoted around that front, brought everything out at the back as if it was a moving guide. 90 degrees, no, it wasn't 90 degrees. It was like a 45-degree angle from the back. I was going to bring it 90 degrees, but I thought if I elevate it slightly, a little bit more, a little bit softer, so we can create this really nice soft texture, leaving the ends just a little bit smoother, just to bring it back up to date. I'm not a massive fan of that prom style on these looks because it looks a little bit too done. I like it to look a little bit lived in. So let me know in the comments down below what you think. Is the kitty cut going to be the wolf cut of 2025? I would like to think so. It's a really cool haircut, a bit shorter, not as heavy on top, a little bit more wearable, I suppose. You can wear it different styles, but also the bangs. The bangs aren't short. We cut it at the chin. And that's a massive difference when it comes to the kitty cut, any other type of haircut like this. Because when you're looking at the butterfly cut, wolf cut, shags, they're all sort of nose, forehead, that sort of thing. So like a lot more layered. This is just softer, and I absolutely love it. So let me know in the comments down below what you think. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And until next time, I'll see you on the next.